Alright, recording starts now. Welcome to episode 5 of Drrrchat.com, the Slacker's Room. Right, so here we have our guest of honor. As always, we have Queen. Take a look. So yes, wait for the applause. Wait for it. Yes. Yeah, we hear the invisible applause, but yes, as the Queen is here. So let us pay our due respects to the Queen. Alright, so we are waiting for Hero and most probably Opsy. Oh, say. Alright, so this is Slacker's Room. I know it's been quite some time since the last recording, episode 4. I have been playing around with my video recording software. As usual, I'm not very good with technology. So, yes, and apparently it's exam period for most people. So they wouldn't be here. Right, so they wouldn't be too active. Actually, I wanted to introduce Sada, but she has a finals week, so I'm just gonna wait till after finals week. Alright, so good news is that today has been a great day for me. Right. So as I was explaining to Alright, so as I was explaining to Hero early on the Facebook Messenger chat, alright, so today I had lunch. With my boss, who knew that I was leaving, and well, she really likes me a lot, so alright, how about let me just type it out, you can read it. So she likes me a lot. And she actually said that she would like to keep Okay, I'm not sure who Say is, but it seems familiar. So I'm not sure who Say is, right? So she told me that she wanted to keep in contact with me, and she's really an awesome woman. She's really a great woman. Yeah, so I have this kind of attitude which not many people can put up with, but if you do put up with me, then you would be with a lot of benefits if you're in my list of people that I like. But if you're on the shit list of mine, then prepare to get a life of hell, because I am so good at making people's life miserable. It's like my full-time job, except I don't get paid. It is. It actually is. I wanted to ask her. Alright, so yeah, I don't feel like whatever you say then. And why do you come here if you didn't want to? Okay, never mind. Alright, so she did ask me out for lunch. She's an awesome woman, so it's she's more like a friend than a boss. Although she's my boss. Right, she's like 50, even though she doesn't look like it, and she's really awesome. It's I think it's fated, although the job that I have doesn't go for a very long time, but it's okay. I see. Oh, sorry, I thought Say was here. I'm not too sure. Right, nope. I didn't DC anyone, so it should be fine. Alright, so what happened was she asked me out for lunch, and then after that I accepted. Then at lunch, I got a call. Guess who called me? Oh yeah, Say got DC. Yes, a call. Guess who? Alright, so this call is pretty special. Okay, I had an interview last Friday for a job, quite high paying because it's accounts, and it's like, yeah, it's quite high paying. I won't tell you how high. Queen, yes, I would love to get a call from you actually. Right, so I got the call from the interviewer. So I got the call from the interviewer. I went last Friday. There were 3, and it's a good job. It's an accounts job at quite a large firm. It's like the biggest CPA, okay, certified public accountant firm in Singapore. It's one of the big. So I got the call, and they actually asked me if I would like to accept the job offer. Oh my god, spelling. Right, so they had many interview candidates, and I was sure that I wouldn't get it because there were like 3 people, 1 HR manager and 2 accounts manager that I might be working under. I will be working under one of them. So I'm not sure if the others were interviewing for the same position, but the fact that I got a job, right, so the fact that I got a job was so unexpected. I was so sure I was gonna fail. I was so sure. So I got lost actually on that day. The security guards had to rescue me from the stairwell that I was trapped in. Sorry, Right, so the fact that I was 10 minutes late wasn't a good impression, but the good news is this. Yes, so the interviewer herself was like 30 minutes late. Yes, I got so panicked. Yeah, so the interviewer herself was 30 minutes late, and while I was panicking at the stairwell, and the security guard rescued me, so it was on the 3rd floor. I thought I could climb the stairs, but the stairs were strange. It opened on one side, but locks in the other. Yes. See what I mean? Queen is a nice person. Well, in any case, the right, so the accounting topic that they spoke of, even though it was accounts, it was totally alien because they were using so many technical jargons that I couldn't get, I couldn't understand, and it was like, huh? Okay, maybe I've heard of the terms that they use, but seriously, I didn't practice that in school, so it sounded so foreign to me. It's so alien. You know what I told them? Yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys on YouTube in suspense because I talk faster than I actually type. I said, I don't know what the pay expectation is because they asked me for my pay expectations. I said I don't know what the pay expectation is, and then I told them that anything along market rate was fine. So the HR manager told me the range, and I just agreed without thinking. And when they asked my skills and experience, I said none. I was so honest, I said none. but I added in that I wanted to be trained on the job. So I after I said that I wanted to be trained on the job, that I was not confident at all. And I was so scared of math. I was scared of handling transactions and money, because if I screw up, not even firing me would not even not even firing me would be enough. Like, even if I had 10 hits for execution, I don't think they would be able to pay back the company. Like, you know, they work in the millions. So, no, I don't think so. I don't think I gave a good impression, because I literally told them this. Okay, for those of you who can't see what I type, I literally told the interviewers this: give me 2 weeks to learn. If I can't perform, please fire me. I'll go find another job. Maybe that's why they valued me, because I'm so honest and I'm so straightforward. But I seriously don't think this is the way to get a job. I still got it anyway. I have like the luck of a devil. I'm serious. Like, what kind of people tell the interviewer, like, give me 2 weeks to perform, if you can't, then you fire me and stuff like that? Welcome back, hero. So I was really surprised to know that, and yes, I said that. That's why I said I was so surprised. So I couldn't believe that I actually got the job. Oh my god, thinking back about it, like, what was I doing? I don't know. I was so lost. I was so desperate, and I told them I applied for the job randomly because I was desperate. With my recent family condition and money matters. Like, remember I got scammed? And I was looking for a high paying job, and the only thing that pays high is the thing that I learned is called accounting. So I applied for an account section, like 200 jobs. 200 to 300 jobs straight without reading for the requirements. Yeah, it should be. If it's not the turning point, then I don't know what it is. Right, so definitely it's like forcing me to, you know, be someone great. Yes, that was heaps. Imagine that I went to a site, I typed jobs in Singapore, I just typed and I clicked on a selection which says accounts/auditing, and they have, you know, a whole list of them. I just went down to click by the sites, and then I just sent and sent and sent and sent. Yeah, I was insane. I tell you, I lost myself. So getting this job is really, yes, it really is a miracle. I think so too. It's a surprise. It's a miracle. I got the call at lunch. So before that, my boss and I, we had lunch, and then she was asking me, yeah, so she asked me what I was gonna do if I leave her, because she was reluctant to let me go. Because I'm a good worker, you see. I'm efficient, I'm good, I'm productive, I have initiative, I learn fast, I perform, and I can handle the kids. Like, I have 8 arms and legs, you know, like an octopus, maybe more. She is. And the fact that I can perform. I can perform like 3 people's task. Three people's jobs. Right, so I can perform like 3 people's jobs at once. So technically she just needs to employ me and everything will be done, but she definitely is. Right, so she was encouraging me. She said that your life is screwed up, but it's not because of you. It's because of other people. So what I do with my life right now is really basically up to me. How I want to live it, it's not screwed up unless I screw it up. She was praying for me actually. It has to be. She's Christian, by the way, like a really devoted Christian believer. So she was praying for me, and I'm really thankful to her. It has to be fate. I met her in one of the darkest periods of my life. So if it's not fate, then I don't know what that is. Yes, I am really thankful, because in this world I don't believe anything happens by coincidence, like never by coincidence. So now that it's welcome back, hero. Alright, so cell phones disconnect easily on this side, so if you really want to chat for a long time, so I don't recommend you to use cell phones or mobile because of the unstable internet connection, like especially if you have this automatic screen shut which locks it, it gets disconnected. Yes, that's why laptop is the best. Plug it in if you are not on battery, and if you're on battery, make sure that it doesn't hibernate after like 2 minutes of non-usage, so you can actually AFK and not get disconnected in the room. You start, huh? I hope it goes well for you when you start. Oh, what's this? Oh, I see. Me too. Well, even if it doesn't, I'll have to find some way because it's a pretty good job. Hey, wingin'. So yeah, it is really. And I'm really happy today. I don't know how to rejoice. Honestly, that was my first thought. Okay, I have the same expression for all the feelings. Like if I'm angry, if I'm sad, if I'm happy, if I'm nervous or anything. I have this wood block kind of expression. It doesn't change. I don't smile. I mean, I do smile, but just I get cheek cramps. Okay, I don't use my facial muscles very much except for frowning and glaring, and it kind of hurts. So I don't really smile that much. And you can't tell if I don't speak because, okay, I might be a little bit jittery. Like I go like nervous and I just like can't stay still, but I have a wooden expression. So yeah, that was what happened. Oh my god, I still can't believe that happened like an hour back or so. Yeah, an hour back. Oh my gosh. I never expected myself to be, and apparently society is more accepting of people with my kind of attitude, unlike the lecturer in school. The lecturer in school was saying that my attitude was wrong. Another one said I had no future. Guess what? Suck that. I have a future. I am in demand, and even though there were people who might be better than me during the interview, I got the freaking job in one of the largest firms in Singapore, which, yeah, yes, I'm a pudding right now. I don't know, as happy as a lark. Why they say that I'm as happy as a pudding right now? So it's really unbelievable. Like, take a look at me. I'm not pretty, I'm not smart. I was just outright, I think, rude as well to the people who were interviewing me. Like, what kind of interviewer would say things, I mean interview would say things like, oh, if I can't perform then please fire me, I'll go find a new job, that kind of thing. And I was so I told them outright that I couldn't do overtime because of my course and everything, and then I expressed my concerns about it. I told them I'm not confident at all, and they said that they would guide and everything. I say if there's people guiding, then I'm fine. I would learn. I can make arrangements and stuff like that. And I told them my difficulties and everything. Like, maybe, okay, some people might think that I am garnering pity votes or sympathy or something, because I told them outright why I applied it was because of desperation, and that I needed a job that can pay me well. And I'm currently as a preschool assistant teacher, which doesn't really pay me high, but I like the job, but I have to quit it because my parents are divorcing, and then my dad doesn't like the job that I do because my mom's a childcare teacher, and you know, all the complications, and the fact that I lost $5,000 because my brother cheated me of it, and then he got scammed on a dating site. Yeah, lots of things happened, and then I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. Well, life still goes on. I was so hurt. I was so, I don't know, I can't even cry. I mean, I did cry. I wanted to not live anymore. I prayed for death every night after that, because that $5,000 was for my degree, and that $5,000 was, alright, it might not be a huge sum for some people, but I took years of painstaking starving myself, not eating lunch, to save that few dollars every day. Yes, and I work like all my weekday nights as a tuition teacher, and I also work my weekends off as a tutor at an enrichment center. I teach English, I teach science, I teach math, I teach principle of accounts, and yeah, I just don't teach my mother tongue, which is Chinese, because I'm not too good at Chinese. And as you can see, alright, from the way that I'm doing this voiceover, you can tell that I do not have an accent, but I'm quite accurate with my pronunciation of English. That is why the owner of the enrichment center actually got me in as an English tutor. I teach from O levels, you know, those final year grads, national exams, all the way down to the primary school, elementary level, and now I'm teaching with preschool. So yeah, I have a wide range of experience in this industry, courtesy of my mother, who is a childcare principal now. She started as a teacher, and I grew up in the environment of helping my parents out with the childcare that they set up. So I didn't really act like a normal kid. I helped to mow the lawn, I helped to sweep up the yard, the leaves, I helped to sweep the floor, I helped to clean the walls, and I helped with the decorations and everything. So yeah, it's kind of like, it just happens, and I grew up fast. Yes. So I grew up fast, I was mature, and yeah, it kind of shaped my life this way. I was taught to be independent before even the time comes. Right, so queen left. I'm not gonna open the room too big, just enough for a few more people. I'm waiting for Opsy, but I don't know if Opsy would come in. Right, so yes, I just, it's not really always natural for me. I mature fast, but I mature even faster because I didn't have a normal childhood. Even though my parents, they did encourage me to be like other kids, I just felt that it was not my place to be like other kids. Oh no, Hero, why did you get disconnected? Yeah, Hero is using cell phone, so it's not surprising. But seriously, if you want to use cell phone and you AFK, it's bound to happen. I am not surprised. Alright, I'm not good at celebrating, but let's try anyway. Oh, and okay, some of you might not know, but I am undergoing some training to be a kind of like singer, MC. I think I'm more cut out to be an MC, except I need to increase my entertainment value because people don't often laugh when they welcome back. People don't often laugh when I actually speak, or I speak too fast or too profoundly, and well, I have intellectual jokes, serious jokes, gruesome jokes, dark humor, and you know, but most people would laugh at old man's jokes and those lame ones like, hey, so a man walked to the clinic with a cucumber in his ear, a carrot on his nose, and a corn in the other ear. He asked the doctor what's wrong, and the doctor told him, you're not eating right. Yeah, that kind of jokes. People laugh at that kind of jokes, but I don't do that kind of jokes. I do serious comedy. I like to incorporate the news and the daily life routines. Right, so in any case, alright, so the class, we record a talented bunch, right? So most of us can perform in that class. So the boss himself, he was saying that alright, so this Jonathan guy, he said that Jonathan is an experienced MC. He's like 25, young, but they gave him a chance to be an MC for a regular customer of theirs. Yes, so his show is on Wednesday. And then we had a girl who was classically trained since she was young. So she sings like pretty well. Her name is Priscilla. Yes, she's a very kind person, much like Queen and Hero. No, instant, yeah. So in any case, they were asking how come she's not put up on stage, and then yeah, they were negotiating to put her up on stage, and then he turned to me. Guess what he said? He said, "Be kind to humans." Alright, so my detests for humans are widely known. Not because I don't like humans, but I don't like the things that humans do. And you know, stupidity is something that you can't buy insurance against. It is what that, you know, stupidity has always been affecting me greatly. Like all the problems. Right, many people love Singapore. I don't know why. Singaporeans have one of the ugliest attitude. They are unfriendly. Cause I'm lazy. Right, so what happened was I don't quite like humans. Okay, take a look at a recent happening. How can I be kind to humans when I've been betrayed by a human who is supposed to be my family? Yes, so that's one question. And then how can I be kind to humans who who take pleasure in cheating people of their hard-earned money for fake promises? That's just not right. How can I be kind to humans like that? And then we have humans who make use of other people for their own selfish benefits and play politics to, make life miserable for others. How can I ever be kind to humans? I don't understand. Alright, people like Hero. Right, people like Hero and Queen are not human at all because they are probably angels, right? I'm not talking about the angels with a halo and the wings. Nope, not at all. Right, angels are a different class of human beings. They are human beings with extremely kind hearts and good nature, and they are... What? So early? Right, so these are angels, and angels are quite rare to find, but when you find them, please keep them, and keep them safe. Because... Oh, Norway, is it near? Right, I'm not sure. I don't study geography. I'm not very good with countries and where they are, so... Oh, I see. Sorry. I'm not good at that. Yes, I'm a direction idiot, that's why I got lost. Finding my interview location. Don't laugh. It happens all the time. Yeah, I'm honest. I don't know where is where. I'm bad. And the best part is I'm a technology idiot, so I can't use technology to help me find where I am. Like, you know, there's this thing called GPS you have on your phone, but I don't use it because I don't have what do you call that? Mobile data? 3G or something like that. It's like internet on the go. I don't have that. Welcome. I don't have that, and it's really difficult for me to navigate myself, so I usually just ask people, and sometimes people give you the wrong direction, like, it's just there, like, straight, and then after that you walk straight, and no, it's actually to the left. No, but they didn't tell you that. It's like you walk straight, the building's on your left, you have to turn into the building, and I didn't see the building. It's like it's so insignificant. Like, how big can a signboard be on a busy street? And the people masses there are so confusing. Right, so vigil. Yeah, so that's just how it is for me today. I am pretty content with how my life is, you know, projected. I'm not gonna stay for a very long time in accounts because I don't really want to be a finance person. Yeah, I think that's it. I want to be a writer. I just want to be a writer. I don't know why. I think writing keeps me sane, like really sane. Alright, so you can check it out. I have a new... What is this? I have a new chapter updated for Mechanical Bonds. It's a Hitman Reborn, Katekyo Hitman Reborn kind of fanfiction. It's a fandom. Alright, there are no pairings, no yaoi, no nothing. Okay, it's just generally a story about... It's a story about, okay, the boss of this mafia family who decided to protect his friends from harm because they went to the future, and some of them, like, you know, got injured, died, they lost their, you know, peaceful lifestyles, and he wanted to protect them from that. So he did not appoint them as his guardians, people, and who works alongside with the boss. So it's like his close internal family kind of thing. Instead, he appointed robots, which, you know, became the guardians. And yeah, so this is what happens. But then, you know, as all things that is linked with technology, there can be hacking. And so what I'm gonna... Okay, maybe this is spoiler alert. Unless you do read it, then you can skip this part. Alright, so what happens is it gets hacked in chapter 3. Alright, so it implies that it's gonna be hacked. And as you know, robots hacked, something goes wrong. So this person called Suna, the mafia boss, he's most likely to die for it because he has played the bad guy to push away all his friends. So this story is about how the bonds between friends, friendship, and family actually can overcome anything else. He lied to them, he hurt them, he betrayed them, but in the end, would they come back to him? Like, okay, I like sad endings, honestly. Like, if I make the main character die at the end, it would be fulfilling for me, but many people don't appreciate it, so many people don't appreciate it, so I would make this a happy ending, as in, like, you know, they would defeat the protagonist or the antagonist, I can't remember. Alright, the bad guys. Alright, we just keep it simple. They will defeat the bad guys and they will claim back their rightful place, and this Suna guy, this boss, would be, you know, awakened to the truth that he cannot run away from all his responsibilities, and that friends are there no matter if you want them to be or not. So how about you humans? Oh, so I'm human right now? Okay, that's good to know. Right, breathing. And anyone eating? Yes, I'm here. Random stuff commentary. So yes, in any case, well, do you know that at every point of time when we breathe we respire, and when we respire we use energy? That's why you need to eat, but I'm not telling you to overeat because it would make you grow sideways like me, probably. I don't know, my weight is just fluctuating on a scale. I don't know why, but okay, say if I'm depressed and I'm stressed and I'm suicidal, I just shrink tremendously, not in height but in weight. When I'm good, I'm happy and everything, so I put on light weight, but it never exceeds a certain number. I don't know why. I think that's just my maximum limit. Yes. And Hero must be feeling lonely. Yes, Hero is definitely feeling neglected, lonely or something. It's okay. So yeah, that was what I was doing last night. Anyway, I was writing the new chapter because I have left it for quite some time. It was a request actually. So the general request was something like, okay, so Suna doesn't want his friends to be his guardians. So yeah, and then Suna appoints new guardians. That's the general idea, but I made it such a complex situation which people don't exactly expect. Like how many of you would replace guardians with robots? I don't think so. That's why my stories are, quite the queer and out of the ordinary. Sometimes it's a good thing and sometimes it's a bad thing, and recently I got this offer from someone to translate my fanfiction series Finding Love in Darkness to Vietnamese. Alright, this story itself is quite popular. It has like 100 over reviews, and I don't know how many more, hundreds of how many hundreds of follows or something like that, favorites and all. Right, so it's pretty popular. It has been translated to Italian officially. It has been translated to Chinese officially. So I kind of like invaded the Europe and China market, and now it's the Southeast Asian market, not to mention America's market. So it might go global. I'm not too sure, but it's a fan fiction. So I was wondering if it wasn't a fan fiction, would it still sell as a novel? It's like 27 chapters or something. That's pretty long. I wrote it over the span of a year or something. Right, I wrote it over the span of a year, and it was terrible. I mean, it's not terrible, but I can't really remember what I wrote, because when I do write, I get possessed. Right, so in any case, I was just debating with myself, should I change the original content of this and give a background story while maintaining the same idea to sell it? Because I really want a book to be published, like the actual thing, the paperback. Yes, I really want the paperback, because the satisfaction of seeing your work published on like tattooed pieces of trees that are chopped down into no, it's just some grotesque description of books, but yeah, technically speaking, they're like tattooed pieces of trees. Oh, so it's like tattooed pieces of trees. It feels great, to hold a book in your hands, and I like the smell of books. I don't know why. It's really strange, but I like the feeling of a book in my hand. It would be awesome if somebody could actually print it out in not just ink, but luminous ink, so I can read the books in the dark. Yes, I don't need to hold a flashlight under my blanket to, hide it. I do that, I still do. Which, could prove to be more energy conserving. Yeah, luminous ink. So it's like luminous ink. That would be pretty cool an idea, but I don't know how much that costs. Maybe it's not out in the market because it's too expensive to afford. But imagine this, it's so cool. In the middle of the night and then you see something blue glowing. It's like you're casting a magic spell. That's just wonderful. It's a wonderful idea, but anybody actually keen on making it real? I don't know much of that, but it is something worth trying out to invest on or something. Luminous tattoos, so I don't see why not luminous books. It's just great in itself. Like, some of the wall posters and pictures are luminous. Like you paste star pictures on your ceiling, and then when you off the lights, they glow. That's pretty cool. As a kid, I've seen it before in somebody else's bedroom. I always wanted it, but my mom is lazy maybe, runs in the family's DNA. So we didn't renovate the house. My ceiling is still as plain as day. Not even day, there's no sun on the ceiling. It's just plain white. Like, the mental institute kind of white. Yeah, it's like all white. That's just terrible. Right, so when I got older, I started to bring in some colors and life to my room by pasting posters of anime. Yes, I know. Yeah, I'm actually curious why people would come to a room that's deliberately named Slackers. Do we have something in common? Alright, I better tell him that he's being filmed. Yes, most people who come here for the first time probably don't know that this room is being recorded, but it's okay. What? Okay, are we competing who's lazier? Well, if you're competing who's lazier, I think I'm probably one of the. Wait, no, I don't qualify. Right, Queen was saying that I was working 3 people's job and I must be hardworking. Well, that's not true. It's because the job is too simple, but people are just too dumb. This is like a lazier from the gumball. Yeah, I like people with good humor and easygoing nature because you don't pick a fight with them for no reason, and when you do, they have a good reason to be angry because you probably insult their mom or something. Right, so lazy also. Rules for lazy off. I don't know, I'm just being equally random. Like, what's a gumball? Alright, so many people come to this chat, they AFK, as in like away from keyboard, they do other things and they just, some kind of pop by whenever something plumps. This is what it is, the sound. Right, it prompts you when there's a new message, even when you type it, right? Right, so recently I was debating with myself, should I go for a sex change to, officially become a male physically? And then I was thinking, but I'm okay with either gender. If it's possible, I do not want a gender, but that's not possible because it's either or, not both or neither. Cuba Gooding Jr. just killed. Okay. Right, like the spy or counter-terrorism person might be interesting. I'm not too sure. I'm not too updated with the latest movies because I only like animated films like the Minions. I'm sorry, those yellow things are adorable. I just love Minions. I don't know why I love Minions. I just love Minions. My mattress cover, my bed sheets are Minion themed. I just wish the Minions were drawn in a more suitable size because they're too huge. Like, Minions shouldn't be huge. They should be little and they should be adorable. They should be yellowish, more yellow than the pale yellow that they are right now because it's faded, but it's okay. I have Minion keychains. It's actually a couple keychains, but 2 are better than 1, so I'm just gonna put it on. I have 2 wallets. I don't know why. I'm just gonna put 1 each. Right, so if Vigil Dude actually leaves, then yeah, it will be me and Hero. I think this is one of the shortest recording sessions. Yeah, it has to be one of the shortest recording sessions. There is only me, there's only Hero, there's only Queen as regulars, and then the rest were like, oh, just popping in and awesome people. Yeah, I just hope that I see them more often, like, yes, you're dancing around? I'll be hopping then. Right, so while I'm hopping around and Hero's dancing around, I think I should end the video here. It is one of my proudest moments to announce that this is probably one of the shortest episodes that you will ever see for Drrrchat.com/room episode 5. Please remember that. I do hope more people will watch it and comment on it. I don't think it's funny. I am feeling a little high today because I'm so happy, but you can't tell. Yes, I was. What do you mean by I wasn't recording? I will always be recording. I did say I was recording, like the room from the very beginning, but it's okay. Some people don't really think very much because they're too lazy to use their brains. No offense, Hero. Don't blame me. You asked for it. I was just doing a regular commentary about this. Right, so with that, can I end the... No, wait, I will end the recording session here, and I will see you in episode 6, which would mark the 50% milestone for the series. Yes, we're gonna end at episode 12. I hope I can do it by the end of the month of May because... Yep. Because if I don't end it by the month of May, I'm gonna have my full-time job in June. It's gonna be a 9 to 6, and after that 7 to 10 is my class, and I have piano exams, and oh my god, don't remind me. Alright, so see you guys next time. Ciao.